This song is, it's called It's Hard to Have Hope These Days, and that's the chorus, and I expect you all to sing along with it after the first time you hear it. And I wrote this song right after the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade. And I was thinking about my two 20-something daughters on opposite sides of the country, and I went for a long walk in the spring wind, and I heard some frogs singing and saw some geese with the goslings behind them and a turtle, and I thought, well, I guess we got to keep fighting here. There's still some good things in the world. And I wrote this as a conversation between a 20-something young woman and a 50-year-old white man. And I happen to have one of those here tonight. And so we get to do it the way I originally wrote it, which I normally don't get to do because I don't normally have her with me. So I'm looking forward to this.
Quit your bitching and take a look around. Time to fight with your body and cry with your heart. Cradle to grave, generations repeat the same. Take a look at where you stand, and that's where you start.
The longer I stared my face in the mirror, emotion folds into a man I don't know. I believed in meritocracy, but that was a lie. It's a weapon to hold the status quo. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days.
I'm so tired, do you even hear my voice? And of another day that turned out the same. One more attack on battles we thought we left behind. Lands incense crossed, all you do is hope and pray.
I see her smile come to rest and then it fades. Hell, we all know this road and where it goes. We're sucking the earth dry, leaving our blood behind. Barely past any off-ramps from this road. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days. It's hard to have hope these days.
Men, I think it's time for you to let go. Maybe give someone else a turn at the wheel. You can only keep pressing that pedal down so long. Before you see this control you feel just ain't real.
Sometimes all I can do is spend time alone outside, walking in the warmth of the sun, pushing that spring wind. Turtle on a log, goslings behind a goose, frog songs, and thoughts of you telling me, pick up the pieces, begin again. It's hard to have hope these days. 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 day.